Hi yoga friends. Got another video for you today. In fact, I already did a video for you today, but I was trying to do a tribute to Bill Withers with some um, Motown type inspired music, and there was an Eagles song in there, and apparently the Eagles don't like it if you use their music, so they blocked my video. So I'm making a new one for you. So anyway, this is it. Hello, welcome to my new video. Izzy is over in the chair. I'm just going to turn that camera toward Izzy. There's Izzy in the chair. I'm thinking you saw her. If for some reason you did not, trust me, she's there. She'll probably run over in a little bit and say hello. So anyway, today I want you to think about being kind to each other, because some of you have probably been in quarantine with the same people for a little chunk of time, and maybe people are getting on your nerves. Maybe you're having interactions with people on social media, and maybe, conversations are getting heated or whatever. You're feeling a little snarky. So just remember, everybody's worried, everybody's stressed. Everybody may be worried about different things, but we've all got that same anxiety, that same fear, the same types of worries. So just be kind to the people as you go through your day, and we're going to practice today to release some of that tension and anxiety and all the stuff we don't want anymore. We're going to just try and release that. We also have a nice down dog series. Well, I don't know if nice is the right word for it, but we're going to build some strength in down dog. Now, before we start with our down dog series, I just want you to think about, okay, so your hands in down dog, like this, right? You want the weight to be from your pinky to your thumb. You want it back here in the C, this part of your hand. So we're pushing with our hands, but we're leading kind of with the heel. You should be able to pick up the three fingers in the middle there. They don't do anything. They're not working. It's the palm of your hand, and you're pushing that weight like back into your feet. So the upper body's not carrying it all, the lower body's not carrying it all. You can always do fists for wrists. You can always stop at certain points. Circle out your hands. You can even use blocks. So a block for each, or a little cushion, whatever works for you. My husband has these little bars that he uses for push-ups. If that makes you feel better to hold on to something rather than have your hand flat, modify for yourself. So we're going to start standing up actually, and I'm going to move the camera. And we're going to think about trees in the forest, because when a tree is sick, when there's a clump of trees, you send energy to the other trees. They send nutrients to the other trees through their root system. So we're going to try that in our mountain pose today. So I want you to root your feet into the earth and mountain. So extend your fingers down, pull the shoulders down so fingertips are reaching. Your feet are nice and rooted. So feel that dynamic tension coming up through your feet, coming up through your whole body. So your whole body is working and feeling the energy and feeling the dynamic tension. You're just not standing here. The chest lifts, the crown of the head lifts. So feel that energy through your whole body. Breathe. And think about sending the energy that you're feeling shooting out your fingertips and maybe down into your feet, and sending that energy out into the world. So you're sending it to the people you love, to your neighbors, to your Facebook friends, to people that you don't know, to all those doctors and nurses and hospitals working so hard, the essential workers that maybe aren't medical but are still out there so that we can still do things like go to the grocery store or have garbage pickup. Just send that positive energy just out into the world, that healing energy. So breathe here, and as you breathe, remember, think about breathing in what we want and breathing out what we don't. All right, let's come back to center, and let's get rid of some of that negative energy. So big inhale, reach up long and tall, and big exhale out. Inhale, lift, and exhale out. Letting go of what we don't want. Inhale. And exhale out. One more time in. And exhale out. And back up. And hands come heart center. Good. All right. I want you to step over on your mat. Maybe you're there already. I need to switch a little bit. Inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale, hands come forward. And we're going to find our down dog. So maybe you're walking your hands out and maybe you're walking your feet back. Some combination of both. So find that down dog. Stair stepper the feet. Walk that dog. Breathe. Our first down dog of the day. Well, it actually is not my first down dog. Might be your first down dog of the day. We're going to lift up that left leg, reach it up nice and tall. Feel the length, feel the stretch. Lower that leg down. Lift up the other, reach it up. Three-legged dog, breathe. And that leg lowers down. And we're just going to find our way down into child's pose. So go ahead and come into child's. Little breath here. Keep your arms out in front of you. All right, now slide onto your tummy. So arms are out in front of you, legs are behind you. And we're going to lift up. First, we're going to lift the arms up. So inhale and lift up the arms. Just a minute. Technical difficulties. All right. So big inhale. Lift up the arms. Lift up the chest. Breathe. And then lower down. Good. Okay, we're going to do that with the legs. So big inhale. Lift up the legs. Lift those legs up off the floor. They don't have to go super high. It's okay. They're not going to go super high, by the way. And then lower back down. All right, so we're going to do arms again, legs again, and then we're going to do both. So big inhale, lift the arms up. Breathe. It's working that erector spinae, that lower back. All right, inhale, lift the legs. Breathe. And lay back down. Okay, now we're going to do both. Big inhale and lift. Superman. I'm sure there's Sanskrit for this. I'm sure there's another name other than Superman. Superman's was what I learned. Lay back down. Good. We're going to do it again. Big inhale and lift up. Breathe. Feel like Superman. Feel how powerful you are. And lower back down. And one more time. Big inhale and lift. Now, if you don't like arms and legs at the same time, you can do one or the other. It's fine. Come back down. Good. Okay. We're going to roll over onto our backs. So roll on over. And lay back down. Okay. We are going to hug our knee into our chest. All right. So inhale. Hug that knee in. Hug that right knee in, or the left, it doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. Go ahead and circle out that foot. We don't take good care of our feet, and we should. So this helps. Do it the other way. Beautiful. All right, take that leg, bring it across the body. So right leg's coming across, right arm extends. Palm faces the ceiling, and we look at that palm. Breathe. Good. Breathe here. And lower your head and shoulders on down. The other leg's going to come up to join. Little legs up the wall here. So while we're in legs up the wall, we're going to do that Kriya. So big inhale on my count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale out. again, big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale out. And again, one more time. Big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting rid of everything we don't want. And hug those knees in. Hug those legs in. So a little rocking here. And just note that you can change where the rock is happening by kind of shifting your feet and your knees around a little bit. So if you hug them in tighter and then release and let them drop back a little bit, you can circle instead of just going back and forth. And that might feel nicer on your low back. Or you can just rock from side to side. Doesn't matter. It's just that for some people this is uncomfortable. So maybe changing the rock makes it more that you like it better. All right, reach up for the feet in Happy Baby if you want to. So if you're in Happy Baby, you tug on those feet. Bring them a little closer to you. My hands are on the inside of my feet, but they can go to the outside. You can even do peace fingers around the big toe. And if you can't reach for your feet, you just hug your legs in. All right, rolling to the right or the left and helping ourselves up, or just coming on up to sitting. Now, a couple little variations on this twist. So right leg is going to go down to the mat. You can see me better if I do that. Okay, so right leg comes down to the mat. Left leg comes across. And we're in half cow face or half Lord of the Fishes, whatever you want to call it. So nice, long, tall spine here. Inhale and reach up with that right hand. Exhale, turn and plant. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn and look over that shoulder. Breathe. Now when we're here in this twist, if you have your arm just across the leg, you can use that to get a little bit more twist. But if that's too much, just hug. You don't have to use that for a little bit of torque, but if you are going to use that for a little bit more pressure, then you need to have a really long spine. And then head comes back to center. The rest of the body follows. Now we're going to switch that up a little bit. We're going to take our hands heart center, and we're going to take the right elbow and bring it across. Just changes the twist a little bit. Still want to keep that spine nice and long. Breathe. All right, now come back to center, and then we're going to get that on the other side. So the left knee comes over. Palms are together. Now this might be a little hard. And if it is, just go ahead and take that right hand and support the back, and then you can get your spine nice and long here. Breathe. Either way is fine. If you like it here, stay here. I can't on the other side. I have to have a hand down. All right, come on back to center. Good. Take that left leg, bring it off to the side. And we're coming into that swan pose. So nice, long, tall spine. I don't know if this helps or not. It really doesn't. Nope. One of these days I will have a real video camera, and I won't have to fuss with this all the time, but I'm just trying to give you the best view. So we're here in swan, so both of our legs are off in this direction. Nice long spine. Knees are bent here. Now, if you like swan, stay here in swan. If you're not a fan of pigeon, and we are doing pigeon pose today because it's my cousin Karen's birthday, but she's not going to celebrate her birthday today because, of all the stuff that's going on. So she's not celebrating her birthday till June, so this is her unbirthday, but this is her favorite pose. So happy unbirthday, my cousin Karen. Enjoy this pigeon pose. So we're shooting that left leg back and finding your pigeon. Now, okay, bad plan. Sorry. You're in your pigeon pose, you don't care. All right, so we're nice, long, and tall. We're shooting that pigeon back. So if you want to be up here, you can be here. If you want to come down to your forearms, you come down to your forearms. And if you want to rest your head on your fists, you do so. So where you're in pigeon, wiggle around, find your pigeon, find where it feels good. And just breathe into it. Now, pigeon is one of those poses that it's a love to hate pose. It takes a while sometimes to like it. A lot of times you're down here and you're thinking, oh my goodness, is this pose ever going to end? So if you're there right now, just know you're stretching out, you're releasing tension. Breathe into it and think about when you breathe out, breathing that tension away. So the tension is leaving, anything we don't want is leaving. Keep thinking about that. We are getting rid of what we don't want anymore. And come on back to center. And we'll get that on the other side. All right, so left leg's going down. Right leg's coming across. So here we are, nice long spine. Breathe. Right hand lifts, reaching up for the ceiling. Turn and plant. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn. And look over that shoulder. Now this arm, remember, this arm comes straight across and it can help you get a little more twist. Or if that's not what you need, then just hug your knee. It's fine. So the most important thing is a nice long spine and being able to breathe in the twist. Breathe. Come back to center. And we're going to take that right leg out to the side now. So right leg comes out, so both legs are out to the side. Kind of like mermaid in Pilates a little bit. So nice long spine. If you like it here, stay here. If you want to come into pigeon, you slide that right leg back. And you wriggle around and find your pigeon pose. I just found a dog bone, actually, with my foot. Hopefully that does not happen to you. So anyway, wiggle around, scooch around. You can be up high, you can be up low, anywhere you want to be. Stack your fists and rest your head. And if you're feeling a little bit of being comfortably uncomfortable, or maybe just uncomfortable, remember this is my surgery knee side, so I'm comfortably uncomfortable right now. But we work through it, we breathe through it, and we know some of these things are going to improve as time goes by. And then unwind yourself and come on back to center. And we're going to find our way into table. So find your table. Now, I always say it's not yoga class unless we do cat-cows. So that's what's going to happen. So we're going to take a big inhale, lift up the crown of the head, lift up the tailbone, and then on the exhale, we round that back up. So soothing for the body. And just continue with that in your own breath and in your own time. So you go as fast or as slow as you want, matching the breath and the pose. So inhale for the cow and then exhale for the cat. Breathing in and out through the nose. Good, couple more. Because it's so good for you. A few more. Okay, beautiful. Come back to center. Take that right leg, bring it back behind you. Curl the toes under, push into the heel, get that stretch in the gastrocnemius, also known as the calf. See, I know things. Go ahead and lift that leg up. Nice and strong. Breathe. That feel good? And you're thinking, no, it doesn't. What are you talking about? Go ahead and lower that leg down. You're getting stronger. That feels good. It feels good to get stronger. All right, we are going to lift up the same hand as the leg is extended. So lift up that right hand. Reach it up. Little balance challenge here. Not a big one, just a little one. Now go ahead and lower down. Get the other arm up. Lift the other arm up. Little twist. Breathe. And then hands come down, or hand comes down. Bring that knee in. Inhale, reach up the right hand, reach it up long and tall. And we're going to thread the needle. So that arm goes underneath, cheek goes to the mat. Now, the left hand's right by your face. You can leave it there. You can extend it out and get a nice stretch. You can half bind it around the waist. You can reach it up for the sky. It's whatever feels good on your body. Whatever your body needs today. Go ahead and slide that hand back to the starting point and then bring that right hand up again. Reach it up. Reach and breathe. And arm lowers. And we'll get that on the other side. So extend out the left leg. Curl the toes under. Push into that heel. Feel that stretch. All right, go ahead and release. Stretch. Lift up the left hand. A little bit of a balance challenge, but you're up for it. And hand lowers. And now we're going to lift up the other one. Little twist. So a little shout out to all the people that I'm missing. My friends at Joyful Soul, my friends at the Y, my friends at Thursday Night Yoga. Go ahead and lower that hand down, bring that knee in. I miss all of your smiling faces. I miss Barb, one of my Thursday night people who always makes jokes because she's got like a 12-year-old sense of humor. Inhale, reach up that right hand, and we're going to do thread the needle. So thread that needle through. Oh, did we do that already? Will we get a bonus one? No, we didn't do it on this side, did we? Yes, we did. All right, we get a bonus one on this side. We'll do two on the other side, too, just to be balanced. So go ahead and stretch that arm out. This is what happens when I start talking. Anyway, she makes airplane jokes all the time, so like the movie. So if you feel the need to make jokes to yourself at home while you're doing this, go right ahead. Slide the hand back, lift the arm up, reach it up. Hand lowers, and now we're going to do that on the other side. Inhale, reach up that left hand, and then thread the needle. And remember, we're doing two of these because we got a bonus one on the other side. Options to choose for where your arm placement is. Might be different on this side, that's okay. Slide that arm back. Reach that arm back up toward the sky. And hand lowers. And reset. And just to mix it up a little bit, one chaturanga push-up in between. So walk your hands out about a half a hand. Arms are close to the side of the body. Lower down, chaturanga push-up. And then push back up. Back into table. Bonus. All right. Reset for thread the needle. Inhale, reach up that left hand, reach it up. Exhale. Thread the needle, rest your cheek. Choose your arm option that feels good. Breathe. And then go ahead and slide that hand back. Come on back into table. It was so much fun. Let's do another one. Walk your hands out, chaturanga push-up. Slow, lower down. Hold and breathe. Hold, hold, hold. You're so strong. Push back up. Little break in childs. Guess what that means if I gave you a little break in childs? I'm going to do more. Okay, go ahead. It's about strength today. Strength and getting rid of what we don't want anymore. Maybe one thing we don't want anymore is saggy triceps. All right, go ahead and lower down. Chaturanga push-up. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe. Push back up. Child's pose. And then come on back up. One more because you're strong and it's Friday. Go ahead and lower down. It's Friday! Remember how Friday used to be a big deal? And then push back. Somehow during this whole stay in place situation doesn't seem like that exciting of a thing. All right, little break and shove before the fun and frolic begins. So just breathe here. And then come on back. Coming back to table. Now, dolphin hands, dolphin arms. All right, so that means a triangle in front of you. And maybe you've got fists and your palms touch. Maybe your hands are flat. It really doesn't matter. We have a nice little triangle right in front of us. And we're going to slide our knees back just a little bit. And when you slide your knees back and then lower down your torso, you automatically get a little bit of core work. If you want more, curl your toes under and straighten the legs. Just remember, you got to keep your booty down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Stuck in the middle with you. All right, we're going to one hand at a time come into plank. Nice, strong plank. All right, now lift up your booty into down dog. So find your down dog. Head between the biceps, looking somewhere between your knees and your ankles. You can always double your mat too. Fold your mat up if this hurts your wrists. Remember, we're pushing our weight back. All right, we're going to start out by lifting that left leg. So left leg lifts up. Nice and strong. Breathe. Okay, now leg is lifted. We're going to bring that leg to the same side elbow. So left leg to left elbow. Bonus points if you touch. Inhale, reach it back up. This time your knees come into the nose. Reaching for the nose. And then reach back up. If you did touch your nose, tell me in the next video. I'll give you a shout out. I'll say, oh yeah, Amanda Bowerman touched her nose last time. All right, bring that knee in. It's coming across. Breathe and hold. Inhale, reach up. Try not to kick your chair. Lower that foot back down. All right, we're going to come on down. Shift into plank. Dolphin. And lower back down. Little break in child's. So tiny little break here. So that's one round. Breathe, little rest if you need to. You can circle out your wrists. That bothers some people's wrists. You can always use a little cushion under the hands. Like I said, you can always take your mat and just fold it up. It's all good. All right, back on up. So find your dolphin arms. We're coming up the fun way. All right, so we're here in dolphin. Lift those knees up if you can off the mat. One hand and then the other plank pose. You can always go to the knees anytime you need. You can always go in child's anytime you need. Lift the hips. Down dog. Find your down dog. All right, this time left foot lifts up, reaches up, reach up to the ceiling. Knees coming to the same side elbow. And then reach back up. And then knee to the nose. And then again, reach up. And then across. And hold, hold, it's the hard one. Reach back up. Lower down. This time we're walking our hands back to our feet. So stay here, little rest, little forward fold. You can bend your knees and just really rest onto those thighs. You can straighten the legs. Your arms can just dangle. You can grab opposite elbow. You can just hang forward. You step on your feet. Whatever you got, whatever's good. It's just a little rest. All right, we're going to come on up. Big inhale, reach up. Reach, reach, reach. Reaching up for the ceiling. And then exhale, come on down. Work, work, baby. Reach down. All right, we're gonna walk out. Find your down dog. You might have to shift around a little bit, that's okay. So find the down dog. Head between the shoulders. Breathe, reach up. That left foot. Or the right, it doesn't matter. We're doing both sides, so whatever feels good. All right, we're gonna bring that knee in toward the nose. And reach it. And again. And reach it. And again. And reach it. Okay, one more just for fun. And reach toward the nose. Reach it back up. Lower that foot down. Walk your hands back. Little rest. Slowly roll on up. Inhale, reach up long and tall. Big exhale out. All right, come on back down. Walk yourself out. Find your down dog. Reach up the opposite leg. It's coming for the nose. So inhale and reach. Exhale, push it out. All right. And knee comes in and extend that leg out. And knee comes in and extend that leg out. And one more time, knee comes in. Extend that leg out. Lower the leg down. Come down to plank pose. Come down to dolphin arms. Hold that dolphin for just a minute. Come down into child's little bitty rest. So little bitty rest here. Breathe. All right, come on back up. Dolphin arms. Find your dolphin plank. So maybe you slide your knees back, maybe you curl the toes under, just get that booty down. You want a little core work. One hand at a time, find your plank or table. And then come, build me up, buttercup. Oh my gosh. I will try not to sing. You never call baby when you say you will. Okay, I broke that promise. All right. Look between your knees and your ankles. Feel that down dog. All right. Left leg is lifting. Go into opposite elbow. And reach it back up. And opposite elbow. And again. Opposite. One more time. And reach it. And lower it. Walk your hands back. Roll on up. Big inhale, reach up. And I know you can't see me, or at least my hands, but I want you to grab that right wrist, give it a little tug. Reach over, stretch. And release. One dive and sweep. We're sweeping the ground. Inhale, lift. We're going to do that on the other side. Grab that left wrist. Give that a little tug. Breathe. And then arms are going to lower down. Good. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, arms lower. And then circle out the wrists. All right, come on back down. Big inhale, reach. And exhale, come forward, walk out, find your down dog. See, I gave you a little break. I'm kind. All right, head between the shoulders, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, now we're gonna lift up that right leg this time. Right leg lifts, and we're going to opposite elbow. There's a 1. And 2, reach. And 3, 1 more. 4, good, good. Go ahead and come down to table. Breaking childs. Breathe, breathe. Find your breathing. here. Let's get a Kriya. Big inhale on my count. Big exhale. Let everything you don't want anymore go. So big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. And again, big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. And one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. Find your plank. Well, find your dolphin plank. Dolphin plank. One hand and then the other plank pose. I'm sure my friend Jen Bauer is loving this down dog work because it's her favorite. And then go ahead and lift up into down dog. Breathe. Actually, she's probably cursing me silently, or maybe not so silently. All right, left leg lifts, guys, nice and strong up toward the ceiling. We're going to do all of those things. So, same side knee, reach it. Nose, reach it. Extend and opposite. And extend and lower, and we'll do that on the other side. So lift up the opposite leg, same side, and reach, nose, and reach, and opposite, and reach. Good, good. All right, come back down. One last little bit. So just rest for just a second. Find your breathing. Think about letting go everything that you don't want to carry. Can't carry what you can't control. Let it go. All right, one last time. Come on up for me. Dolphin plank. We're going to hold it for just a minute. Hold that dolphin plank. Feel how strong your abs are. Breathe. Knees can always go down if you need to. One at a time, one hand at a time, we find our plank pose. Bring the knees down if you need. And now lift the hips. Come into down dog. All right, this is a little tricky. You don't have to do this, but this is just kind of fun. So lift up your right leg, and we're going to bend the leg. And then that foot is going to come down over to the side, all right? So watch me this time. So we're going to bring that foot over, and you flip your dog. All right? Let's try that again. Because it's just one of those things you sort of have to do. And then once you do it, you go, oh, I can do that. And if your body's saying, I can't do that today, don't do it. All right, so find your down dog. Lift up that right leg. Bend the knee. And we're bringing that foot over toward the floor. So bring the foot down. Lift up. Flip the dog, also called wild thing. All right, come on back. Little break in child's to think about that for a second. So come down and breathe. Head to the mat. It's a good thing I'm talking all the time because I wouldn't be singing, and I do not sing well. But I like doing it. All right, find your down dog, people. So find that down dog. This is your last down dog. So lift up that left leg. This time lift it up nice and strong. Now bend the knee, and that left foot's coming over to the floor, and hopefully I don't end up on top of the camera. Flipping up, flip your dog. Breathe. All right, come on back over. Come on back in to child's just for a breath or two. Stack your fists if you want and rest your head. It's real soothing to put pressure on the head, right in the middle of the forehead. So that's why resting your hands on your fists is nice. just find your breathing here. And come on back up to sitting. All right, so what I was just talking about. If you take even your 2 fingers right here and press on your forehead. So things are tough. You're having a moment. You can't just plop down on the floor in child's and push your head onto the mat or onto the floor. Just take your 2 fingers, just press right there in between. And just breathe for a minute. And I guarantee you will find that soothing and you will feel a little bit better. All right, so we're just going to come out wide. And then we'll do boat. But first we're just going to come out in a nice wide straddle here. So, and nice and wide is always your nice and wide. It's not necessarily my nice and wide. So inhale and reach up long and tall. Make that spine nice and long. Make those arms nice and long. And then just come forward and just land wherever you land. And some people can put their head on the floor. Yay for them. Nothing magical about it. It's just how you're put together. So don't think that you're bad at yoga because you can't lay on the floor. It's, there's probably things that you can do that other people can't do. So no worries. So just reach your fingers forward. And breathe, but don't force it. Let go of the need to have to force it. And just round up, and we're going to do that again. So inhale and reach up and just come forward. So just come forward gently and just land wherever you are. And breathe. Anybody else really, really need to get to the hair salon? It's going to get scary real soon, people. Just want to warn you. All right, go ahead and roll on up. Oh, it feels good. Inhale, reach up. We're going over to the left. So we're going to turn toward that left leg, and we're just going to come forward. Now, we're reaching for our foot. So whatever you got, knee, shin, doesn't matter. All right, so we're reaching toward the foot wherever you can get. You have options here. You can just reach forward. You can take the left leg and slide it on the inside of your leg a little bit. And then you can take this arm, the right arm, and reach it up toward the ceiling if you want. Or you can just reach out with it toward your foot, past your foot, wherever it's at. Come on up. Inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale, turn toward the right foot. And once again, we're reaching wherever we can reach. Now that right hand goes along the inside of the leg, or both arms just reach, or you can take that left arm and reach it up. Whatever feels good. And come on back up. Inhale, reach up big. Inhale, exhale, let out all you don't want anymore. Come on down. We're reaching for both feet at the same time. So we're reaching toward the feet. Reach wherever you can reach. Just breathe into it. It's going to feel tight in certain places. You breathe into the tightness. And many times as you breathe into it, you find that the tightness is not infinite and it will go away or it will lessen. Slide on back up. One more time, we're going to come forward and maybe we'll get a little bit lower down. Doesn't matter. Inhale and reach up long and tall. Exhale, come forward. And just breathe into it big. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Big exhale. See if you can scooch down just a little bit more. You can even take a block and slide forward. So if you have a block handy, that works. And then when you're ready, slide on back up. Good. All right, your favorite time of day, boat pose. So remember for boat, you can always put your hands on the mat behind you. You can always grab onto the thighs. You can always start in one position and then take support. It's no thing. All right, so pick up right leg, pick up the left, find your boat. So maybe it's here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Extend the legs out longer. Lower the legs down farther. Breathe. Maybe you got a little shake. That's okay. Breathe. little shake. All right, go ahead and lower the legs down to the floor. Big inhale, reach up, long spine. Exhale, come forward. Just comfortably reaching wherever you can reach. Just breathe and soften. And come on back up. Good, okay. We're gonna do some boat crunches. So we're gonna find our way into boat and we're gonna just tightly pulse our legs in, so like a little tight boat. We're gonna do 16. You do as many as you can do. You take support or you just stop and rest. No pressure. All right, so here we are in boat and we're gonna tightly pulse those legs in. Don't forget to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Lower the legs down. Good job. Goodness. Like Shrek says, better out than in, but geez, sorry. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, come forward. At least it was a burp. Could have been worse. Yoga does bring that out in people. All right, so reaching for those legs. Starting to wind down a little bit, which is a good thing. All right, come on back up. We're going to find our way onto our back. We got one more stretch. We didn't do this at the beginning, and I'm feeling it. Kind of feeling bad about it, that we didn't. And you know, if you have a block, you can always use the block in this pose. And the block can be flat, or the block can be this direction. And you can just slide it underneath your back. But keep the block handy, and I'll talk about that. So anyway, come on down. We're coming into bridge. So arms are alongside the body, the knees are bent. And then if you want, okay, so we're lifting up into bridge. And once you're here, once you've got your hips lifted, you can walk your feet back a little bit, and you can slide that block underneath you. So, and it's going to be kind of right at your low back. So that is an option for you there. And like I said, the block can be higher, it can be lower. Just changes it a little bit. So that's an option for you. If you don't like the block, you can clasp your hands underneath you. And you can always lift up your toes and dig in with your heels. You can roll your shoulder blades under. So there are options here in bridge. And you're thinking, when is she going to stop talking and let us get out of this pose? Right now, go ahead and slow lower. Back down. Hug the knees in. We're going to do that again just because I gave you a lot of options right there. So we're going to do it again. You pick which option you want. If you have a block and want to use it, you do so. You want to roll your shoulder blades under and clasp your hands or whatever feels good. All right, so come on back. Come on back, come on back. Gonna maybe bring you over a little bit closer to me. Okay. Come on down. All right. So arms are alongside the body. We lift up the hips and we choose our options. So the block, clasp your hands, roll the shoulders. You can walk your feet in and then lift up onto your heels and lift your toes up. So whatever feels good. Maybe child's pose feels good. You can just always abandon the whole bridge thing and go into child's if you want. All right, go ahead. Unclasp. Roll down. Hug your knees in. It's that time. Hug your knees in. Rock on that low back. Little rock and a little love, I always say. If you don't love yourself, how the heck anybody gonna love you? As RuPaul would say. All right, come on back to center. Bring those feet back to the mat, and we're going to bring our arms out in a T. Now, anytime you can't see me, it doesn't matter. You just follow my voice. Follow my instructions. Lower those knees. Off to the left. Head looks right. Just another little hip stretch. Breathing in what we want, breathing out what we don't. So glad you took this time for you today. Come back to center. Drop the knees the other way. Head looks off to the left. And come on back to center. So go ahead and slide on down. Just come on down to your back. Just come on back down. Oh, I wanted to show you something that you can do if you have blocks. It's kind of awesome. Okay, one block goes underneath where your back would be. Kind of the middle of your back between your shoulders. The other block goes underneath your head. Slide them around, and that kind of feels amazing. So if you like that, go ahead and come into that variation of the pose. If you don't have blocks, make a note to try it at some point. It feels real good. So anyway, just come on down and breathe. And if you do not have blocks underneath you, inhale and reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Exhale and lower your arms underneath your head. So you're in one long line here. We're going to do that Kriya. So we're going to inhale and we're going to stretch and lengthen. On my count, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, let it go. And again, inhale and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, let it go. And then one more time, inhale and lengthen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, let it go. And then bring your arms down along by your sides. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rock your head gently. Come back to center. Open your mouth and just kind of squinch your face around. Make faces. Release the tension in the jaw. And then come on back to center. We've got one last stretch here. So we're going to inhale and we're going to tighten everything. And as you tighten, think about tightening around all the stress that you have, all the tension, all those things you don't want anymore. And then when we exhale, we're just going to release. When we release our muscles, we're just going to release that tension. So inhale and tighten toes, legs, thighs, bottom, core, chest, arms, shoulders, neck, face, everything just tight, tight, tight. Exhale, release all that stress out. And just release into the mat. Just release and breathe. If any random thoughts pop into your head, just dismiss them. And for the next few minutes, we're just going to relax. We're just going to rest and let everything else go. And go ahead and bring your awareness back to your mat. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Wake yourself up. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug and a little rock. Gratitude for your body and all that it can do. Gratitude for your practice. Gratitude that you are warm and safe and dry. And then go ahead and when you're ready and rock to the right or to the left and help yourself up. Or just rock on up to sitting. And we'll stretch out that neck. So tilt your head over to the right, just as far as you can tilt it. Take your right hand, place it on the top and side of your head, and just a little pressure. A little gentle pressure. And then release, and then tilt your head down toward your chest. Changes the stretch a little. And then roll it on over to the left, and then bring that head down over. Take your left hand and apply a little pressure. And then release, and head tilts forward. And then we're going to roll on over to the right. Right shoulder, back, left shoulder, and toward the front, and we'll get that on the other side. So over onto the left, back, right shoulder, toward the front, and chin to chest. And carefully look up, lift your chin up, reach it up, back into the chest. Little bit of rounding here. Inhale, reach up long and tall. And exhale, hands come heart center. The light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for coming to my little class today. I miss all of you. I hope to see you all again soon. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Izzy would say goodbye. Izzy is sleeping. I'm going to see if I can catch Izzy on camera here. Just snoozing off the chair there. I don't know how well you saw that, but anyway. So, you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon.